Okay. What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are all having an amazing morning, an amazing Friday. We are back with the daily update videos, posted in a different community, but that's because I finally decided to get my head out of my ass and actually focus on the real thing that I've been wanting to build, which is AI employees. Hopefully you guys are in here. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into some of the AI news that's been going on recently. If you guys are new here, you don't know what daily update videos are. Basically, I try to post these every single day if I'm consistent, no promises, but I basically try to post every single day with new AI topics, news, GitHub repos, different skills, updates, and pretty much anything under the sun when it comes to AI. These videos are uncut. They're a little informal. Sometimes I might just stir up into space randomly, but I try to give you guys the latest updates on stuff that you might actually give a shit about. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So it looks like one of the newest things here that is relevant in terms of news coverage is that OpenAI is apparently rolling out GPT 5.6 Luna, specifically to free ChatGPT users. And what's interesting about this is this means that if you are on the free plan of ChatGPT, you will officially have unlimited text chats and also the ability to access a thinking button. Also, as I'm playing this YouTube music, I'm hoping that this is not too loud. Let's check the levels real quick. Looks like it's a little loud. You guys probably are hearing it, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. That's a little better. All right, hopefully that wasn't like too detrimental. But let's go ahead and play with this a little bit. Let's open up an incognito window. Let's open up ChatGPT, and then we'll have basically no account here. We're not logged in, obviously. And this is what it looks like. So we have ChatGPT, all the advanced features. We can actually try them for free, but we do need a free account. So you do have to sign up, obviously. You can't just like use Luna just off of the browser, like non-logged in version. But once you log in, apparently you can now use Luna, and that's a really good model for what they're giving you for pretty much free, for not actually having to pay. Also, unlimited text chats and a think button is absurd for a completely free to use tier. Really cool stuff that OpenAI is starting to roll out to be a little bit more competitive with Claude, obviously, and trying to make sure that they can stay in this AI game. Okay, what else do we got here? So this new Meta frontier model that I saw they were talking about, they launched something called Muse, which is basically their agentic code editor, basically a direct competitor to something like Claude Code or Codex, for example. What do I think about this? I think that this is probably not going to be all that useful, unfortunately, guys. Here's the benchmarks. Let's see where they live. Ooh, not very good. We're looking at, on the terminal bench, it's at a 76. When you look at Opus 5, it's at an 86, which is light years ahead of what they're doing. And it's pretty much on the bottom of all these benchmarks, except for the Meta internal coding benchmark, which is apparently coded at a little bit of third place, I guess, or fourth place if you look at the more frontier model version. But again, Opus is still massively outperforming them in terms of thinking power and capability. I don't think Meta wins the AI race, guys. I really don't. I don't see any real future with them doing anything successful in terms of building AI models or trying to make thinking or reasoning types of models that people will actually want to use. Unfortunately, this is just not going to be, I think, their realm of success in the grand scheme of things. All right, and one more thing, we did see that ByteDance has officially launched something called Seed Realtime, which is an AI model that basically lets you do real-time voice, and it watches, listens, and speaks across continuous audio-visual streams. Now, the only thing that's annoying about ByteDance is that everything they've released so far in terms of models, they typically just plug it in straight to something like TikTok, for example, instead of just giving you direct access to it on their website. Like if I go try to use SeedDance 2.5, for example, it'll take me to bytedance.seed. But really, when I go to the try now button, it'll pull me up to the secondary place. It'll take me to this like secondary AI market website that I have to like make an account for and start paying for a bunch of stupid stuff. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather be able to just use this model outright. on one of the leading AI frontier models. So a little annoying there, but I do think that this will be interesting. Let's take a look at one of these demo videos. Also, quick note, I don't speak Mandarin, so obviously I'm not sure what they're saying, but
北京野生动物园里坐小火车逛散养区。
It is obviously translating down here, but basically, as you can see, this person is holding a phone. They're recording some part of the airport, basically, and they probably asked, what did they ask here? They said, at the Beijing Wild Park, or I just arrived at Daxing Airport. Are there any fun places to visit nearby? Yeah. And then he points at the airport, and then it goes at the Beijing Wildlife. Okay, so basically just gives some recommendations in real time. And he's like recording live on his phone. So the camera is just always on, and he's basically just having conversations and showing the artificial intelligence model different things. And the AI is, realistically speaking, able to respond to him in basically seconds and give him a pretty substantial response, which is pretty cool. Now, ChatGPT obviously already has this ability. I believe Claude has this ability too, and I also think Gemini does as well. So nothing too like truly new there, but I do think that is impressive to say the least, that we're seeing a more competitor, or more of a competitor in terms of real-time AI models that are out there. All right, it's going to be pretty much it for today's update video. Just taking a quick check-in on the community. We are at over 26 total members. We did just launch this group literally 2 days ago, so the growth has been really, really good so far, in my opinion. Hopefully you guys are inside of here, and the video will be posted in the community section. Also, if you guys have questions, drop them below with a video, and I will answer them in the next question one-on-one. I'll spend like 10 minutes per question and give you as much value as I possibly can. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.